boys, girls, gentlemen, ladies, and anyone else that wants to not identify with that, just tuning in.
Whoa, we are
Anyone
not
else.
starting. He, she, her, them, they, us, all of them.
This is the Trust Me, I'm Not an Expert podcast. And we accept everyone here. That man over there, that guy's man is Ice. Some guy's name is Ice.
Some people even say Young Ice.
Some people even say Black Ice.
And that's a lie.
Yeah. And I'm JT. And we're here to talk a little bit of sports, talk a little bit of NBA season coming up. It's our favorite show.
A lot of that.
And, if we have some time, we'll talk a little bit about, other stuff that's going on that we like. We got other shows that we enjoy, other things that we like to do with our lives. And, you guys might want to hear about it. So we got a good show for you.
Lend me your ears.
But first, Ice.
Yes, sir.
I want you to do a little housekeeping. Tell people, where they can get our content.
Break out your Googler. All right. Type in, trust me, I'm not an expert. That shit's gonna pull up. That's all I can tell you. That's the needle in the haystack that I can give you.
Brilliant, excellent stuff. Excellent.
Whatever your media's is, not Bumble, not Grinder. Don't put it in those. But the other medias.
I'm uncomfortable now.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
That's what this is about. Giving the people the right information.
I thought it was about being uncomfortable.
No,
okay.
No. The more you know.
And with that, we're going to play the More You Know song and move on to. You see the
Right. Yeah.
We'll move on to a little. The NBA had a little off season. I don't know if you were paying attention.
Oh, it was on the ticker. Yeah.
And, as soon as we crown the Warriors champions again, the dynasty is fulfilled and the prophecy of the light-skinned coalition has been back and fulfilled. We kind of closed curtain on the season and immediately stuff started happening. And, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it, but what did you think of the off-season trades? Mainly Utah saying, you know what?
Burn it down.
Let's just tank everything. Because there's a kid named Victor. Look, I'm not gonna do you like that, but Victor Wembanyama.
Look, I see what Utah's doing, but that's Danny Ainge's style. He comes in, dick on the table, and it's like, let's get a deal done. All right. And it's usually him getting what he wants,
right?
And somebody getting fucked in a deal,
which is why his dick was out in the phone call,
right?
Got it. And this was a video call,
exactly.
Straight up Zoom meeting.
That's why Minnesota fucking just clean house.
What was it, like 5 players and like all the drafts?
All the drafts, like all the picks.
Okay.
So in Anthony Edwards, we trust.
Yeah.
That's what it said to me.
I mean, it has to be that.
Right.
I mean, it's not,
It has to be now. Because it ain't later. Not with those picks. It has to be right now. But I like Ainge in the office, man. Anytime he touches the organization, it's like, hey, y'all did good. I'm finna do better. And even if it ain't better, I'm finna just do different.
I think, we've seen an Ainge tear down in Boston prior.
Right.
And that team completely.
And it is what they are today.
Right. It all started with a slight Royce O'Neal trade.
Barely.
It was for nothing, I want to say. And then after that, it just everyone just jumped ship. So Rudy Gobert went to the T-Wolves. Yeah. And then they made a trade for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Donovan got shipped to Cleveland.
So now, you feel for him? I think they're going to play some quality basketball in Cleveland. Ain't like he was
Cleveland and Utah. If he come up there with that not playing defense shit, he ain't going to be able to go out in the streets.
The mean streets of Cleveland?
Oh, yeah, they're mean.
Okay.
Nah, for real.
Okay. I've been to Cleveland, let me tell you.
Look, they burnt fucking LeBron's jersey down, and he was the prince that was promised.
Hey.
They burnt that shit down in the
I
streets.
love a Game of Thrones reference.
Look, they burnt. He's from Akron. They burnt that. Yo, fuck it. They burnt this shit down in the streets. You don't think they'll not show up to see Donovan Spider Mitchell?
They don't. They're not gonna love him that much.
Fuck out of here.
I don't think they're gonna love him that much.
Nah, they not.
So
I don't think they're too hype on him.
I mean, when he starts dropping 30, they will.
Easy.
He'll do it. We all know the type of player Spider Mitchell is. You know what I'm saying? And he'll drop 30.
When it don't count.
He'll do it. But now, he's not the only one dropping 30 on the team. Or that can drop 30.
Right.
And that's the difference, and that's why I really like the trade for the Cavs. I think it was a really big trade for them. I think what Utah gave up made the other teams better. And Utah pretty much was on some like, yo, let's just tank until we get someone. And you know, when you're running a team, a professional NBA team, I don't know if you heard this trend, but have you heard how you can keep your job as a future GM? This is what you do. You trade everything for quote unquote assets. Trade your assets for more assets. Those assets are picks, right? Guess what? When there's someone in the draft you don't want to pick, you know what you do? Trade them for future picks.
The more you know.
Again, cue the sound.
The more you know. As I wave my hand. Because y'all can see this shit too.
Couple other trades that were of note. Boston got better. They traded for Malcolm Brogdon.
For nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
They just told Indiana, you owe us one. They were like, fuck, you got me.
Mavs got Christian Wood for their third stringers.
Shout out to Boban. I'm going to miss him.
The
chance of Boban getting in the game.
Bobby
And Jason Kidd was not fucking with it. He was like, yo, no.
Yeah, he was.
Y'all can chant all y'all want. Like,
I'm not putting him in.
I'm not putting him in. He may have done that shit like 3 times in 82. He was like, yeah. Pipe down.
If you guys haven't noticed, there will be a blatant and deliberate Mavs bias on this podcast. I am a part-time season ticket holder. I go to half of the games all the time. All right?
I watch half the games half the time. That pretty much makes me part owner at this point.
And it also makes you not an expert.
That part.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. Yep.
That's called the name of the podcast, people.
This is a Dallas-based product.
So what I'm getting at is if you hear some bias, don't be alarmed. You're in the right spot. But trust me, we will give you our expert analysis for other teams in a non-biased way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Right. Shout out to Slightly Biased on Twitter. He is a Mavs aficionado, but no affiliation with the team. But yeah, if you want to get worse than us, go listen to him tweet.
There you go.
Yeah.
Moving on, other off-season moves that we saw, a couple of free agent signings. Speaking of Mavericks, we had Jalen Brunson go to the New York Knicks, got his bag. And you know what?
Good for him.
Good for you. All right.
Good for him.
You bet on yourself. You got your bag. And guess what? Now you got to escape New York, Kurt Russell style.
No. This is business, okay? This is business. And he handled business, okay? Loyal to a fault. He thought he was going to be here forever. I would love to keep him not at the clip of what, 120 for 5?
For 4, I think. But it was what we weren't in the cards pretty much.
Yeah, we couldn't foot the bill.
It was pretty much like, all right, cool. You know.
And I think he's gonna be good for New York.
Listen, Jalen Brunson is the epitome of consistency. Mm-hmm. And if there's anything that offense needs, it's consistency.
Crazy high IQ.
Yeah. So I have no
now how him and D Rose are gonna interact.
I didn't worry about D Rose.
I mean, it's a fucking logjam at the guard spot.
I'm worried about Tibbs.
Fucking it up,
yeah. I'm worried he's gonna run his older guys into the ground, and Jalen's gonna be like, they're just on some like, okay, and then they're not gonna play into their young guys.
Right.
They're not gonna get any experience.
Right.
And then people are gonna really, really continue to question every year whether or not their young guys are good. We'll never know because Tibbs won't play them.
Yeah, they're not on the court.
You know, it's a paradox. It's the Tibbs paradox.
I'm looking at you, Rick. I'm looking at you.
So, any other offseason moves that come to mind? Because I think we covered the main ones.
The Lakers getting Pat Bev and Bobby Schmurder.
No.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like you want to kind of jump into the winners and losers of the offseason.
Yeah. We'll start at the bottom.
We'll start with the losers.
Yeah, we'll start at the bottom.
So, go ahead and tell me about the Lakers. I actually tried to maintain a healthy distance from the Lakers because
everybody I know,
the Lakers.
Everybody I know is a LeBron fan that makes you a Laker fan. LeBron is not a good GM, a la Michael Jordan. It's gonna be difficult to watch. I think the best part of this so far is the fact that Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook get along. That don't mean shit for the actual play on the court, but they get along, and that's just good to see some brothers, really coming together on the same page. Man, this is what, year 19, 20 for LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19.
Drafted in 03, I believe.
And they already load managing fucking AD. In preseason, they load managing him.
They have to.
My God.
You know how AD get down. This man is hurt all the time.
I feel for Darvin Ham the most because I think he is.
Think he's a good coach?
He's a player's coach and he's a man's man. And those are two big boxes to check in this league.
It's gonna be tough when they go 8 seed and get bounced.
They getting in?
Oh yeah, they getting in. They're gonna get in the play in and win.
Shit, according to your shorts on TikTok, they wouldn't go get in. So you named like.
Did I pick play-in teams on the shorts?
No, you named like 16 teams better than him.
Listen, bro. Let's if you're going to sit up here and tell me that LeBron and AD can't win a play-in game, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Playing, just got to win one game, not the series. Just one game. They can do that.
Q Kevin Garnett.
Speaking of Kevin Garnett,
what's up?
I think you agree, good winner of the offseason was the Celtics. Just a little slight move. You know, why don't we shore up what was wrong? We don't have good point guard play.
Right. Don't lose anything.
When we go to our bench.
Don't lose anything. Get way better.
Listen, Marcus Smart. You did good. I'm not going to lie. You did good. You did fine.
And then you became the worst defender in the finals.
Defensive player of the year, everybody.
Yeah, the defensive player of the year was the worst. Like,
listen.
Chef Curry cooked this.
Have you ever heard of
every? Yeah. Oh man,
you ever heard what beats good defense?
Better offense.
Exactly. And the chef always brings better offense.
Steph looked so good in space against this guy.
But
I felt like they stole the election. Like, who's the number 2 best defender? Because it can't be Marcus Smart.
We'll see.
Or is Steph that good?
Steph's that good.
Okay. You said that fast.
Yeah, because I believe it.
Steph.
And I mean, and he kind of fucking proved it.
For him to get better with time is crazy.
He just takes care of himself, man. And it really shows in his craft. And I mean, don't be surprised. It happens damn near every year as long as he's not hurt. He's gonna be in the MVP race.
Right.
He's gonna have a good 3 to 6 month period where he's shooting like 50% from everywhere except the free throw line. Probably shooting like a 99 from there. And motherfuckers gonna be like, you gotta put Steph in MVP person. And then he's gonna kind of die off a little bit, and then they'll come down. And then when the playoffs start, he'll be back. And then they'll probably fucking win again.
I gotta talk about the best move for the Celtics though. And that's
their coach.
No, Ime Doku just hitting everybody's bitch. Right? Just there was nobody off limits. Like as the information comes out, like he hit like his manager's wife, like he hit a couple of players' chicks, he hit some of his co-workers' chicks. Like I don't know.
So no one was safe.
Nobody.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you think it's because, as a first-time head coach, he has propelled to, a finals appearance
out the box?
Do you think that it's just because he's like, yo, I'm that good, I can do whatever the fuck I want?
Look, it takes two to tango. So as he was dancing, they wanted to hit the dance floor and see the moves.
No, sometimes you want to
firsthand.
Sometimes you just be like, "Yo, why are you so great?" And then it kind of just attracts that. Women like that.
Yeah, he ain't coming from the Popovich farm in San Antonio. What did you expect?
I wouldn't expect Popovich to be hitting everybody. I don't think he taught him that.
Look.
I don't think he taught him that.
Hold on. The information isn't out yet.
Listen, bro.
The information isn't out yet.
I'm not going to sit up here and prognosticate.
What? I would never disrespect Greg Popovich, okay? What you mean to tell me?
You should see his face right
with now. That kind of winning, you can't fuck somebody's wife?
I don't say that he can't. I'm saying that he won't. There's a difference.
I'm saying, I know for a fact, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
But
I see what you did there.
He's probably fucked plenty of people's wives on that staff, and they're winners, okay? Inmate was just following in his footsteps.
All right. Let's move on.
You want to talk about Draymond now?
You can talk about Draymond if you want.
Look. The only thing that's going to stop the Warriors, and you said this earlier, is the Warriors. Even though the rich keep getting richer, Wiseman is coming back healthy.
Yeah, and then you can finally see whether or not he can do it.
Those minutes are going to be real scarce. But if you get Draymond out the way, which he did himself by knocking out Jordan Poole, man, now you got plenty of minutes.
Okay.
So, it was a good run. I'm a fan. I tip my hat, but that's another free agent move that has to be talked about. Like, him leaving the team and they quote-unquote not suspending him, but I don't think he's going to get no play.
Really?
I mean, he's not going to see the floor.
You think Kerr's gonna be on some like the fuck out of here?
Yo, how the fuck is Jordan Poole gonna pass this man the ball? I'm not that professional.
That's not how they play. Draymond Green passes him the ball.
I'm not that professional, okay? It's on site for a minute. Somebody hit me like that, you look out and go to the trunk when I woke up. Because I for sure was asleep, but when I woke up, I would have been at the trunk. Somebody would have had to deal with me. All right, put that on TMZ. Jordan Poole brings 300 blackout into
Jonathan Kuminga's holding me back.
Right? No, they're gonna have to send the Rocky in to hold me back.
Moses Moody over here filming it.
Yeah, everybody trying to get a check now on the video. I'm finna, man.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie though. I done seen brothers walk like that. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We done been in places. We done been in places like that's the I'm finna still off on you walk.
I was like, dude,
I don't care if you
that walk was like, yo, say something else or touch me and it's on. And then he touched him. He pushed him, but Draymond was so ready to still off on him. I mean, he centered himself to where he kind of pushed himself off.
He pushed
himself back.
That's how ready Draymond was.
Because it was kind of like pushing a wall.
He pushed himself off.
Yeah, and then Draymond was like, "That's all I needed. Thank you." Bow.
Oh, he fired off on his ass.
Ooh. And it was real light skin disrespect. He didn't even look at him when he pushed him.
I'm torn. Like, that was so unprofessional and that's so wild, but at the same time, I want to know what was said. I need to know. I need to know what was said.
That's some light skin shit. You know, man. You never know.
I need to know what was said.
You never know.
I don't.
To all my light skinned brothers out there, listen. We understand. It's hard.
Don't make it harder.
Thank you.
Yep.
Again, the more you know. Trust me, I'm not a fucking expert. All right.
Not at all.
Ice, you wanna give us a little bit of? You wanna do your little NFL
Okay.
right now?
All right. So, with me being in the Metroplex, I have to talk about Cooper Rush being the next great hype. See, you thought I was gonna go there. No, he's the next hype for the Cowboys. And Dakota, we need you. Dakota, we need you more now than ever. Actually,
He's good to go after next week, right?
yeah. After next week, he's good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broke his thumb?
Yeah, that on his throwing hand.
Yeah. Can't play.
Yeah.
All right. They are going to be playing the 5-0 Eagles.
Yep. And the Eagles are good.
5-0 pretty much says it, yeah.
Am I a football savant? No, but I will tell you this. All Cooper's doing is not turning over the ball. And
Sounds like he's the best bus driver ever.
And that keeps you in the game. That keeps you alive. Am I winning the game? No. Am I losing the game? No. Then we in the game.
Shout out to Brad Johnson.
Ooh.
Did you hear that?
Ooh, Brad Johnson?
Man, the Super Bowl bus driver.
Not Trent Dilfer, right?
No.
All right, well, shout out Trent Dilfer.
No. Because I really feel like from a bus driving standpoint,
Brad Johnson was
Brad really drove that shit.
He drove that shit.
I can play some tape of Trent Dilfer actually making a play.
Maybe
winning something from you.
Yeah, making the throw.
Yeah. But
is Brad.
Okay.
And yes, Cooper Rush shows flashes of Brad. So yes, Dakota, please come back. Yeah. Cowboys Super Bowl bound. And pay Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
Pay this man.
Man, it's so tough to give your all to organization and then exact like, you know what? Here's a little short change.
But that's why it's business.
Yeah.
That is why it's business.
Yeah.
In Devil's Advocate, I would love to see Lamar Jackson in a New England Patriot uniform. And just let Belichick run it back one more time with a top tier quarterback. No weapons, fine. Man. Don't worry.
And then they would see Brady, and then he would vanquish Brady, unless the refs kind of let Brady do his thing.
Yeah, I saw that. Where
like, get your hands off of Oprah,
Thomas. Are you okay?
Get away from Oprah. It's like, damn. It's like he barely touched him. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's roughing the passer.
But the most OG line ever is, I didn't throw the flag.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Thomas, you're not wrong.
That's the easiest way to tell haters eat a dick. Like, that's the most PG way ever. Like, yeah, I didn't throw the flag.
I am interested though. Kind of switching back to our home bias,
right?
Not the Cowboys, the Mavs. What?
I was there at the open practice. What do you need to know? My basketball eyeballs.
I was there. I was there at the preseason game as well.
Oh, yeah, this past Friday.
And I saw some computers computing me, and I just want to know how. Do you feel like the Mavs are going to, when it's all said and done, get better? Or is it more of just a lateral move? Picking up Christian Wood,
we got better,
and replacing it with Brunson.
We got better. I don't care who got.
And then picking up Tim Hardaway, even though that wasn't really a pickup, but he's back.
I don't care who got healthy in the West. We got healthy and we got better.
Okay.
No, we're in an upward trajectory.
So we finished Final Four. We finished in Final Four again?
Yeah.
Or we going Final Two?
It wouldn't surprise me to see I'm putting this out there, Mavs Nets finals.
Mavs and the Trainwreck Knicks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe.
The TMZ Nets.
Yeah, I believe.
Okay.
Must see TV.
They definitely are going to be must see TV.
And a Luka MVP run this season.
I mean, did you watch any Eurobasket? Any highlights?
Only when you told me to watch it.
What you think?
Oh, he's in regular season form already.
Okay. Did you know that Tyler Dorsey on the Mavericks was the dude getting buckets for Greece in the Eurobasket? Did you know that?
Only after somebody mentioned it. I was not early to the party, but I'm here.
Yeah, so I'm feeling real good about our third string.
Look, our second string could start anywhere. Dinwiddie, Maxey, THJ, and fucking
I mean, they probably won't start Christian Wood.
Yeah, and Wood.
Yeah, probably won't start Christian Wood. Yeah.
And Josh Green.
Oof.
I mean, he can't start anywhere, but
Josh Green was good.
he looks, didn't I tell you, fast, strong,
He did.
athletic,
He did say it.
and he wants to play defense. That's the thing. Can you play defense in the NBA? Sure, but you have to want to play. He wants to play defense. He gets after motherfuckers.
You heard it here first. Josh Green, Defensive Player of the Year.
Don't do that.
No? Don't put it out?
Don't do that.
No?
He ain't even starting. He ain't gonna get heavy minutes.
Listen,
What?
when I saw him go up for that hoop,
Most improved player of the year.
I'll take that.
All right,
we'll
man.
roll with that.
Okay.
All right, I think we can go ahead and start wrapping it up, man.
All right. What you been watching lately? Because I know you have
Listen,
an array
listen.
of interests.
The fall TV lineup has been on point, and anyone listen to this podcast, let me tell you something. The Game of Thrones spinoff, House of the Dragon, aka Hot D,
Or AKA whole lot of money spent on looking old.
it's bringing the heat, man. It's bringing the heat. Also, this Friday, season finale of the other fantasy show, the Amazon Prime epic, Rings of Power.
Excellent.
Listen,
Excellent.
if you don't Tolkien, then you should Tolkien now. All right? Also, we got the season finale tomorrow of She-Hulk.
You stop it. You fucking stop it right now.
Excellent show. All right?
Excellent cap. The show's terrible.
Bro, is this thing... Excellent show.
Okay,
All right?
put it like this.
Let me...
Put it like this. Put it like this. I'm going to say what the writers of She-Hulk said. It's a comedy, but it's not for everybody.
It is.
And guess what? I haven't laughed once watching it.
Listen.
And I don't think it's for me.
Listen,
What?
that's a fair analysis from you, sir.
Okay.
But let me tell you something. I find it refreshing. I do. I really do. And I think that they should investigate doing shows like that more often. Everything doesn't have to be, let's save the fucking planet at the end of the show. I like that it's very, very low stakes. I like that you can just jump in and enjoy it.
Low
I like that
stakes,
it's episodic.
It's no stakes.
I like that it's episodic. That you can literally just watch a show, watch an episode, not knowing any context to the previous episodes, and be entertained.
And be like, man, this is bad. And then you can pick up another episode and be like, wow, this is bad too.
I mean,
like, it's equally horseshit.
I mean, listen.
Is that PC horseshit? Can I say that?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah.
But you know what the jam is?
What?
Andor. Now that's bringing the feeling back.
I believe it.
The God Gilroy is bringing the feeling back. Bringing the feeling back. He's restored the entertainment that is Star Wars, and you will not be disappointed watching that shit. And that's all I gotta say, man.
Damn, I gotta get a bigger hard drive and steal some more people's accounts to watch all that shit.
Get your Plex accounts up and ready. Listen, should we be telling people how to? No, let's not go to that. Let's just cut. Can we cut that out? Fix that in editing.
Yeah.
That's it, man. I'm good, man. Let's get out of here. You got anything else you want to tell the people?
Let's get out of here, man.
All right, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a Trust Me, I'm Not an Expert podcast. And you can trust us to be back next week, hitting you with some more expert analysis because we're not experts. I'll holla.